y'all. So I just finished the Proud Family Louder and Prouder season 2 last night, and it was really, really good. Okay, it was really good. Like, if you had any hesitations because of season 1, I get that, because season 1 really wasn't for us. Season 1 was for Gen Z. They were trying a little too hard to appeal to this new generation, and not enough to appeal to the original audience, the millennials who watched it in 2001. And this season does everything right. This season does everything we wanted from a reboot of this show. Okay? First of all, you have Penny and her friends, and they're being their normal, catty friends. Because, Penny never really had good friends. Penny always had these bougie friends who weren't really nice to each other. They were always terrible friends. But, that's besides the point. They're going to be that way no matter what iteration of the show this is. But one issue that they tackle is dating preferences around Zoe and this one boy who ends up coming to their school, and he only dates white girls. And it's this whole thing where she's the only white girl in the group, and it becomes this friction between her and her friends because Zoe didn't get it. She doesn't understand that he's dating her only because she's white. She's nerdy, but she's white. Like, she doesn't understand that. And so it becomes this thing with the group. Another thing they tackle in the show is racial justice. So there's actually 2 episodes where they talk about it. One episode isn't really focused on it heavily, but they do have this one part where they're in debate club and they're doing this debate or whatever, and there's this spoken word part, and they talk about reparations and slavery and Juneteenth and stuff. It is really powerful. You should go and watch that episode. It's really, really good. It's just really cool. And then the last episode of the season, they have an episode about Juneteenth and about the beginnings of Juneteenth in their town, which, by the way, I didn't know their town was called Smithville, but I guess that's what they're calling it now. But anyways, they go back in time, not really, but they go back in time and they find this diary from this girl named Emily, and they find out about the first Juneteenth celebration, and they find out that one of the founders of the town is basically, he had slaves, and they are trying to erase that history and celebrate him anyways. And so the kids end up going to bat with the police, and they end up getting arrested. It's powerful. It's really powerful. You should watch that episode. Seriously, that's a good episode. And then there's the episode about BB and autism. And there's just a really good amount of episodes that are just really, really, they just do a really good job this season. And this season is definitely for the millennials because they do a lot of callbacks to different things from the original series. So I definitely recommend checking this out if you watched the original series back in the day. This is really, really good. I highly recommend it. I do. Because they really go in. They really do.